What's up, guys? Welcome back to another one of my feedback streams where I will be listening to your songs and giving some feedback, some critiques, some good stuff. How is everybody doing? It's been a couple of weeks since I've been here, so I feel a little bit like out of the loop. How is everybody? I see lots of people in the chat. What's up, Eitan, Kim, Queen Witta, SB, Nick, Reverb, Rumi? What's up? Everybody's here. Kim, I might have said Kim already. Robert, Vacillator. What is up, you guys? It's good to see you. I'm gonna yap for a second because it's been a couple of weeks, so lots of updates going on. So some good, some not so good. I was supposed to go see my friend Size, who's another music audio creator, last week, and I ended up not going. Like a day before, I ended up having to cancel because I have hurt my back. I have strained my back. And now I'm a grandma hobbling around my house. I didn't go to New York, didn't have fun. I didn't go to Broadway shows or restaurants cue sad music. No, it's been a little bit like wah, wah, wah. You know, I just been at home like trying to heal. It did, however, give me an opportunity to make amazing headway on the course that I'm creating, which is a vocal production course. I know a lot of you guys already know about this, but ooh, it is juicy. It is amazing. It has so much information about recording vocals, about stacking up harmonies. It really is like extremely detailed. I'm trying to keep it like a reasonable length. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be between like 8 and 10 hours, all about vocals, guys. So it's gonna be like an amazing course for anybody who sings, anybody who records singers. Highly recommended. In fact, I'm gonna put a link, since I'm yapping about it, I'm gonna put a linky right into the chat. And yeah, so that's been my little bit of not great, but also comes with a silver lining news. You know, I'm getting my course done, but I didn't go to New York, and I feel bad. There's also that. I'm literally wearing like a back brace right now, and I've been sleeping with it. I put the link in the chat, by the way, guys. If you have not signed up for the early access for this course, you should, because there'll be like a huge discount in the beginning when it's first released, and it's only going to be released to this list for like the first few days with a discount. So get on that list. But yeah, no, I've been sleeping in a back brace. I have not had like my belly breathe in like almost 2 weeks. I'm just always in this freaking back brace. So not fun, but you know, we are recovering. We're getting stronger. We're getting better. Nick says, weirdly never had back pain earlier. Yeah, I know. It's honestly, for me, it's like, it's chronic. I remember when we were with my girl group, like doing a bunch of stuff, and people were asking us why we don't dance. And I would always be like, I hate dancing, which I don't really hate dancing. I kind of just like hate the danger that it presents to my back, because guess how I hurt my back? Dancing. I was filming a video for you guys, which will come out in a couple of weeks, which is so funny. I will not tell you what it is, but I'm making up these like fun little dances in it. And yeah, sure enough, I was like jumping around dancing. I didn't feel it in the moment, but then the next day I woke up and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah. Yep. Oh, Kim says we prepared something special. What is it? Is it a gift? A gift from what? I always do good. Rumi, thank you so much. Ito says I wouldn't sleep in the brace. I mean, I wouldn't blame you for not sleeping in it. It just helps it hurt less, but I'm doing good, you guys. Another bit of like news. So those of you who have been on these streams for months and months and months now, you guys know that I've done them once a week since I think February I started. Now, fortunately or unfortunately, however you want to look at it, the streams are now going to be twice a month, so every 2 weeks, not every week. That's what the sponsor, Boombox, they have requested of me, so that's what is going to be going forward. So the next stream is going to be 2 weeks from now, then the one after that's going to be another 2 weeks. I'm sorry if this disappoints you guys. There might be a possibility that they return to being once a week. I might also do some streams without the Boombox, you know, something else, some other types of streams. If you guys have ideas, put them in the chat. Might be another sponsor I can do, like, again, different types of streams with. So not all is lost, but yeah, these streams for at least the foreseeable future are going to be twice a month. So That being said, because they're now more rare, I want to like really jump in and listen to you guys' music and try to listen to as many songs as possible and give you guys as much feedback as possible. So for anybody new who hasn't been here before, so on these streams, I give feedback on your songs. I try to be nice and helpful. You know, I will tell the truth. But if you have a song you're working on, if you need some feedback on the vocals, on the track, on anything that, you know, you're specifically struggling with, I really recommend that you submit your song. There is a link for that pinned in the chat. It's also in the description. It's free. It's simple. You just go through steps. You sign up for Boombox, who is our sponsor for these streams, and yeah, using their platform, you're gonna submit your song. So, but anyway, let's take a look at what we have this week. We have a bunch of songs submitted already, and let's see. Let me, yeah, there we go. Open this up, and guys, yeah, without further ado, let's just start with our early bird segment. So in this segment, I basically just listened to the first 3 songs that were submitted for this stream. And today, the first one is from Tuoyan. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Mix 10. It ain't mine. Okay, I was like, what, how do I read this? Okay, amazing. Specifically looking for feedback for mixing and mastering. Okay, and then it's also being released, or it was released already, so that's amazing. But yeah, let's take a listen. Let me know if you guys hear everything. Everything sounds good. And yeah, let's do it. Oh, that's your song? Also tied. Let's go. Ooh, that sounds really spicy. I love the way the drums hit. Like, they're so short and like punchy. Like me, singing it just like me. If you got a problem with me, it ain't my food, don't make it. Right here, I have to stop for a second because we have a rub. We have a rub. So right here, there is basically a wrong note in this arrangement. I think it comes from the pads because you have bass pads and vocals, and then drums. Everything else is atonal. There might be something else that I'm not picking up, but yeah, there definitely is a little bit of a rub here. Obviously, you already released this, but just be careful with this next time. Just checking that all of your notes go with the other notes in the track, right? All the parts are like cohesive together. I like the vocal pads. Nice. Ooh. I really like that like splash of bells that you've got going on as like almost like a replacement for Crash right there. I thought this was really, really cool. I thought the mixing was really good, actually. I love the way your drums hit. You really just like made them sound very, very nice. So no notes as far as that. I wonder if this is you singing or if this is another artist. Either way, I definitely think you guys, whether it's one person or several people, could spice up your performance shaping. Basically, how you approach the recording of vocals. One thing I noticed about these vocals, they're just a little bit like simple and plain, right? It was like spin me round, round, da 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 da. Like it was performed just like this, like just clean notes on pitch. There was not like any kind of shaping with texture or styling or accent applied. And I think a lot of the times, I'm just assuming the situation here, I could be wrong, right? A lot of the times when producers work with artists, or even if you're the singer, people are just kind of like really hesitant to just change what's coming out of their mouth naturally, right? Especially if it's somebody in your studio and they're singing and you're like, I guess that sounds good. You don't want to like mess with how they sing, but you should. You should. That's what performance shaping is, and that's what vocal production is. Otherwise, people just do random stuff, and that's, never good. So anyway, I thought this was really good though. And let me know if you guys would like to PL this track. So for anybody new, PL means playlist. And you just, if you like it, literally type in PL in the chat, right? And all that's going to do is just let me know that you like it, and I can add it to our special playlist for this month. So, it's you singing. Okay. Just work on your styling, okay? I know it's like a broad comment. There's like so much that goes into it. There's like chapters, hours of footage of my course where I talk about how to do this. But, without having that, you could at least like look at some vocal coaches on YouTube and, try different levels of stylings. But yeah, your mix sounds great. Production sounds great. So I see lots of PLs. Let's go ahead and add you to our playlist for September. Our Piggies of the Week and Piggies playlist. That is the name of the community, by the way, you guys. Piggies. It kind of just naturally happened, I was hoping for something like more beautiful, like songbirds or something, but no, we're pigs. We are pigs. Forever will be known as pigs. All right, guys. So next up we have Isaac with I believe it's a different artist. Okay, made this remix for competition hosted by In The Mix. Awesome. Yes, I work with In The Mix. They're great. Actually, no, wait, I'm thinking Mixed by Masters. In The Mix is a YouTube channel. Yes, they're great too. Sometimes I get a little bit confused with like similar names. For my vocals in the pre-chorus, I feel like they were either too loud or too quiet. Okay, yeah, let's listen.
It was grand theft.
It's fun.
How'd you do it? Was it worth the time?
That's sickening. I love the track.
When you took them on one by one without a run.
Yeah, your vocals are too loud. Just
What's
overall.
your reason? Why'd you need them?
The vocals are, you do have sauce under them, but because they're so loud, they come off as dry. Turn them down like at least 5 dBs. Turn up your verb delays. They'll sit immediately better.
Did you think I wouldn't catch you in the crime?
Ooh.
Well, I was jealous, I couldn't help it. And every time you said
It was grand theft.
I see what you're saying, Isaac, that you sing the pre-chorus and the original artist singing the rest of it. Right here, okay, so you have a lot of like sort of lower mids in your voice, so I would edit that out, because especially compared to the other artists, you don't want them to feel like two such different recordings, because they are, right? So you're gonna have to try to hide the fact that that's what's happening. Let me listen a little bit more and I'll give you like the sauce.
I feel defeated, 'cause when I need it, well, I just have to take.
It was grand theft.
Hey.
Audio.
That sounds sickening.
Audio.
That's so good.
Was it all? It was grand theft.
Oh, your production is so good. Your production is so good. Guys, we're going to talk about this, but let me know if you guys would like me to PL this, because this is really awesome. Yeah, Isaac, this sounds amazing. So as far as vocals, yeah, like your tracks is sickening. I love it. The vocals, okay, so this is what I heard. Okay, let me just get rid of this. I heard a little bit of too much of lower mids, a little bit of a rumble, like literally right here, all right, for you, for your voice. So I would just, do one of these, like real subtle on it. Again, your volumes on everything were too loud. So I would turn everything down, and then I would just sauce it up. Like your sauces are really like modest. They are modest, honey. You need like some real nice verb. I mean, this is my go-to. You probably have this, but yeah, on hall or like a played setting would be really, really good. You need some delays, just kind of tying these vocals together, because honestly, the color of your verb, the color of your delay is what's really gonna help you out here so much, because you do have a vocal that's completely different, captured differently, different room, different singer, everything, different mic, and then you have your vocals, so you're trying to tie them together, make them sound like cohesive. So one of the best ways to do it is with some sauce. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, that was really good. I really liked your track. Honestly, like if you wanted to turn it into an original song and not a remix, like I would kind of support that. It was a really sickening track, and you guys thought so too. I see lots of PLs, so straight into the playlist.
Because of the weekend, other haters.
And next up, we have Always, and this is by Mashimo. You are so welcome. General feedback on this beat. Does it vibe? Oh, do I hear like a Jenny type of rap? Yeah, of course. Let's listen to this track. This is interesting. This section goes on for a little bit too long for my taste. The bom 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 bom. It's a great section, but I think the first time it happened, I was like, oh, sick. And then it kept going, and I was like, okay, cool. Like if the top line was interesting, I could see it. And then you repeat it here. I know it's got a lead, but it's not different enough, and that makes it less K-pop. I think if you switched up the drums, maybe if you even like just wacky ideas, since you're being a little bit experimental, took that brass and like cut it in the section so it was like just something different rhythmically, because yeah, it's gets a little bit like tiring after a while, but this was really cool. I really liked it. I don't know what mode you're in, guys. Super musicians, what mode is this? Because this is like really interesting tonally. I really like it, and gritty and cool and interesting. So yeah, I gets a PL from me, but let me know if you guys are hearing PL for Always. Yeah, you guys really like this, huh? Nick says less is more, should go back to the change. Kalu says so gritty and powerful. I agree. What's up, Sonova? Hope I'm saying that correctly. All right, let us put this song straight into the playlist. Ba-bam. Alright guys, and that was it for the early bird segment, and we're going next straight into our verified moment. So this is the segment of the stream where we listen to music from verified members of Boombox. If you guys want to become one, the link for that is in the description. But yeah, because of that, we do have a specific segment for these members, and we usually start with gold, and I did actually see a few gold, or a couple today. So yeah, we have Banjaxed with Higher. Oh, they made a 2000 Timbaland influenced dance beat. Count me in, honey. Count me in. Let's listen. Ah, let's go. It's giving. I'm bringing sexy back. Hey. Yeah, this is fun. Okay, first thought immediately is I think we could use a little bit of something on the master. So I'm actually going to master it with AI here as we listen, just to hear it a little bit more like hard hitting. Take it to the club. Yeah, literally. I love it. It sounds so good. Okay, Banjax. I'm going to be honest. I really like it, but the way I feel about this is like a sickening skeleton. Say that 5 times faster. Sickening skeleton. Sickening skeleton. It sounds like an amazing, well flushed out idea, but it doesn't sound like a final track. One of the reasons is that you don't have limiting or other things on your master. We can hear it a little bit fixed up with the mastering, AI mastering. On it, obviously you can do it in your DAW. You don't have to use AI. I'm just like throwing that on just to show you. But yeah, definitely having something on the master bus is going to help that, because it was just a little bit soft, right? Not just volume wise, but just the way everything hits. And I felt that way about the kick. I felt that way about the snare. I felt that way about the synths. Like everything just kind of felt like, okay, that's a great idea. Now we just need to amp it up. So you need to compress more things, transient shape more things, maybe layer more things too. Yeah, it kind of just needs like an elevation, I would say, with mix master, but also probably some sound layering as well, just to give it more of that zhuzh. And yeah, like here I have the mastered version. I just want to hear if it hits a little bit harder, maybe. Yeah, even your bass choice could be better, I think. Just the sound itself. What I would do is I would audition a bunch of different basses here until you get one that just really hits. What I would say too is it sounds like so authentically 2000s, and I would know. I'm from there. I'm from then. I want it to sound a little bit more modern. So I want you to pick samples, but not just samples, but like presets for your synths that are just a little bit more modern with a nostalgic feel. Like that bass just sounds like dated to me. So work on this more because it's really good, and with the right top line, it could be really cool. Yeah, you just need to elevate like all the bits. But let me know if you guys would like to PL this track, because I think it's really good. Yeah, people are saying kind of like it's a really nice idea, just needs more arrangement. Yeah, 9 cat meows. Even layer the bass with something with fuzz and or something like this. I agree. I would swap that bass. Like I usually don't tell you guys I don't like something of yours, but yeah, I don't like that bass. I'm gonna be so real. It reminds me of the choices I made for my pop basses in like 2014, 2015. Like it sound, and I literally listened to a song I did in 2015 recently because I need to use it for something, and I was like, oh, that bass, it just kind of sounds so dated, and this literally sounds like it. Not trying to read you, I just think you could pick something that's just a better preset. I would just audition a few like back to back and just pick one that seems the most impactful but also has like a little bit of a modern edge. However, this was a great idea and everybody loves it. PL
Pigs of the week and other eaters.
And next up, we are gonna have, oh my god, I'm running out of breath. There's so many submissions. Okay, we have a ton with, I believe, a new version of a song that he submitted a couple weeks ago. So let's listen. Oh, bass movement is so nice.
I can't help it, I'm sliding tonight. I never thought I would, but I just can't fight it. I can't hold back from you.
Somebody's mastering. I see you, Aton.
Not sure I'm ready for what's coming right now. I'm trying hard to fight it, but I don't know how. I can't hold back from you. Do you get where I'm going with this?
I remember this.
I'm trying to make you see. Don't wanna lose myself. I gotta keep a piece of me. Help me, oh, touch my face. Does not help me, oh, can't keep pace. I need you, I'm addicted to you, and like morphine, I'm morphing into you. I'm morphing into you.
I think this has really grown from the last time we heard it. Really, really good job, Aton. So if you're here, I don't know if he's in the chat. Let me know if you are planning to swap out the vocals or not, because I know this is you, and in the beginning you were like, I really want a female singer to sing it. I don't want to sing it myself. I'm just writing it. So I'm wondering if you still feel that way or if you're going to keep your vocals, because if you are going to keep your vocals, you already know what I'm going to say. You already know what I'm going to say. The vocals are a little bit dry. And what do they need, guys? Sauce. You guys know how I feel. Yeah, if you're gonna, honestly, I would just create the vocal chain for this now with your voice, and then if and when you get another singer on it, I would just plop it in there, you know what I mean? And then it's less work for you at that point. So I agree with Nine Cat Meows, because they say the vocals are so cool, unique, they've progressed. It's so stylistic. Yeah, it's really different. You have a really unique style. I think everything's hitting a lot better. The drums are hitting. Thank you for mastering. I mean, it makes a big difference. Everybody's like, wow, this is like really hitting now. So I just would say go for the vocals now, whether you're gonna keep yours or you're gonna get another singer. If you're gonna keep yours, mix them with a little bit more sauce. I think you could even have your background vocals like sit a little bit nicer too, spread them out a little bit wider, a specific different type of sauce on the backgrounds, or get another singer and then go through that process with them as well. But I think the track is sounding really, really, really nice. So I'm seeing PLs. You guys are loving it. I'm loving it too. So off we go.
Pigs of the week and other eaters.
And next up, we have long. Okay, we have Winna BB with Dancing Through the Flames. Oh, thank you so much. That's such a nice thing to say. This is a rough draft demo, so I'm interested in any feedback about any aspect. Okay. Mostly self-taught. That's okay. Me too. Any tips and tricks would be greatly appreciated. Something I seem to struggle with the most is a muddy mix. That is so okay. That is kind of like most people who are newer are struggling with that. It's okay. Losing details. Yeah. I got you. All right. Let's listen. We have some lyrics too, which is great. Oh, fun. This is giving like older J-Lo and I Live. I'm gonna master this too. Oh, I can't. It's an MP3, damn it. Ooh. Okay, couple of thoughts. So those are AI vocals, unless I'm tripping, and I don't think I'm tripping. And the thing with AI vocals, well, first of all, they sound like AI, right? They are trying to replicate that like powerful super singer, but I can hear them jittering here and there. I can hear them being a little bit metallic. Look, I'm not going to tell you not to use AI vocals because maybe you have no access to a singer like this, you know? I would just say like you do need to mix them with way more sauce because yeah, they're dry and all of that AI-ness is just so super upfront. So you can really hear it. It probably needs to be like really drenched in verb. The few times that I've like messed around with AI vocals too, I don't know if you sing, but I layer them in with like my actual singing. Like if I need them for some reason, layering actual real singing is really, really good. Is really cool in there. So, I would say the track sounds cool. It is a little bit soft. Like it does need something going on in the master. I also think just the mix itself, like it's a really cool track and just that very like somebody said Eurovision. I completely agree. Like a world sound. I obviously love that sound. I work on world music all the time. I just think it just needs to be mixed in a way that's more impactful. The kick is sort of like like is doing that versus like really like if you listen to like Jennifer Lopez from like 2014, you will hear that like kick like slamming. So it needs to be doing that. Same with snares and stuff like that. So yeah, SEO. I mean, listen, guys, some people are like, is this AI? It could be. The whole thing could be AI. What do you guys think? Obviously, I always feel so bad, like accusing somebody of being fully AI, right? Like there's a part of me that understands that maybe producer just like wants a really like powerful female voice and then they don't have money to hire singers, so they use AI. Like I totally understand that, but it makes it hard to know if the whole track is AI, if you know what's up. Like it's kind of hard to understand, and even the songwriting, it felt like AI to me as well. But obviously it's also just like I said, I don't want to accuse people of being AI and they're not. It's like forum, let's decide this as a group versus me just trying to like do it myself. Yeah, because I'm looking even at these lyrics. The song is for the wild ones, singing run because we're on the run. Your body's calling my name, you're going to be dancing through the flames. Like that, I feel like a songwriter wouldn't write this. Maybe just an experienced songwriter, but it's like an A-B. And to me, it's like, none of the people I work with would go for this rhyme scheme. They would go wild ones on the run, blah, 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 and then probably do like a B and then back to the rhyme scheme. So I don't know if I'm overthinking it, to be just so. Okay, Chu is insane. Nice username says, I have a good ear for AI and had to point it out in a certain game I work for. Oh shoot, I'm very confident it's AI through and through. Next time it should be stated in the track description. Well, Artsy, we have a rule against AI. That's why I'm like having a forum with you guys right now, because you're not supposed to submit AI stuff. Technically, I'm not even supposed to submit AI vocals, but like I said, like sometimes I have like sympathy for people who just don't have like relationships with singers or money to hire singers. Like, you know, like I get that. Oh, I'm freezing. Sorry, guys. Let me take a look. Why am I freezing? My stream's not even saying anything. Let me drop the stream bitrate real quick, guys, if I'm streaming, because I'm seeing that from a couple of people. Let's see if this is better. Also, let me make sure my Dropbox, well, my Dropbox is not doing anything. Sometimes when Dropbox is syncing, it like slows down the stream. Oh, no more freezing? Okay. Let me know. It's lagging for you. Let's wait for a second, see if it's okay. Did for a second. Okay, I dropped the bit rate. Let me know if it's like buffering again, you guys. Sorry. It's just like technology. That's why we're having this little forum. Yeah. Okay. Here's what I've decided. It might not be AI to win a BB. If you're not AI, I'm so sorry, but the forum has decided it is AI. So we're not gonna be adding it to the playlist. It's unfortunately against the rules and ineligible. If you have other tracks, that don't have this type of sound, just submit them next time, okay? So, and let's go ahead and get a couple of more people in this verified moment, and then next up we're gonna go into our free-for-all. So, do we have any silvers? Silver members. Okay, there we go. We have Reverb with Narcissist. Great song title. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you like my newsletter, Reverb. How many of you guys here are getting my newsletters? I put like a lot of love into them. I know this is like such a weird, like old school thing to like be writing an email newsletter, right? Like when social media exists, but I don't know. I feel like very like cute, writing something for you guys, thinking of a theme, because every week I do a theme. This week it was criticism. You guys really like this theme. I was talking about how to deal with it when people are criticizing you, maybe like your family, friends, like for your music, not like constructive feedback like I'm giving to help you grow, but like people tearing you down. So every week I think of a different theme like that, and I kind of like think of things from my life and my career that have related to the theme, and then I write it down. It's like a little cute thing. So Demi says, I love your newsletters. Thank you. I don't know. It just feels like literally me like writing a letter to you guys. I really like it. Oh, the audio is messed up too. Oh, goodness. Ay. Alina says, I'm always waiting for these newsletters. Thank you. Oh my God, that makes me feel so good. Oh my God, Queen Widow says, I saw your choir teacher story. Same thing happened to me. Really? Yeah, I kind of gave the story this week about this like teacher I had basically shaming me in front of the class when my voice was changing, which is like an interesting, all of you men are gonna relate because, boys' voices usually break in a lot more of a drastic way than girls, but I had like a big kind of voice change because I was like a little kid soprano, and then I dropped to what I am now, which is more of an alto female voice. And yeah, I had like a big change, and then a moment where I was singing and my voice was breaking and like it was rough, and the teacher just shamed me, which is like, thinking about it as an adult, it's insane now, because first of all, why would you shame a kid? Second, for something that they have no control over, like biology. It's absolutely wild. And you're supposed to be the teacher and you're supposed to be helping them. So I'm so sorry that happened to you too. Ay. Kat, so you can submit a song by following the link that is pinned in the comments right here. It's going to take you to Boombox, which is the website that we use. This one right here. And yeah, we're going to be, we still have lots of songs to listen to, so submit. And okay, so music from this track we've heard before. I ditched the horns, added vocals. Okay, so we love hearing new versions. Let's listen to this new version. Let's go. Oh, shoot, sorry. I turned it down. Oops. Let's hear it again.
Don't tell me that you're leaving. Yeah. Don't tell me that you're leaving. It happens every time I'm closer to the sky. You always pull me back down. You always leave a scar when you rip me apart. My heart is beating so loud. I don't think you're gonna set me free just the way I want it. I don't think you're gonna care for me.
Oh, I love that stutter. Oh, fun. I love that. That cool little melody. Fun. Let's see. Hey! Very cool. Okay, something Robert pointed out, I'm also thinking about and wondering what's going on. Robert said, the mix seems very quiet compared to the waveform. I agree. The waveform is like slamming, right? But why is the mix so soft? What is going on? I feel like, okay, I don't say this often because usually when I say there's something wrong with your kicks volume, it's usually too soft, right? You guys know I'm always like, your kick is tiny. But I feel like this kick is actually like overly loud and everything else is quiet. So we're getting these peaks over here, like this stuff, but we're not getting a lot of everything else. Like the vocal is quiet, the rest of the track elements are quiet. Tell me if I'm crazy, guys. That's what I think I'm hearing. And yeah, I think the vocals I think these must be like splice samples. That's kind of what I'm picking up. It sounds like what K-pop producers do that I've worked with from Korea before they have access to vocalists. Very often I've had them like kind of add a bunch of K-pop samples. What am I saying? Add a bunch of vocal samples from Splice and kind of just like splice different samples together. And they go, okay, like we think a melody like this would be good. That's what it sounds like. What I would do here, Reverb, is I would love it if you collaborated with a singer. I mean, I don't know. Am I tripping? Maybe you did collab with a singer. Like this just sounds like a collection of vocals from Splice. What I love is the stutters that you did, and I love that one part in the pre-chorus that I pointed out. That was really catchy. I'm gonna be so honest with you, I did not like the first verse. Once it went into the rap for the second verse, I was like, yes. I think the first verse also should be a rap. Maybe not that like super fast one. Maybe just more like like more slower paced rap. Because yeah, the melody. Or it needs to be more of like a rhythmic melody. You know, something like Jenny would do, like Lisa would do, something like that. Versus more of like that pretty melody that's in there that I just felt like it didn't fit the track. But let me know. Let me know if you guys would like to PL Narcissist. Absolutely still love the title. Such a good title. Yeah, Artsy says that rap is a sample. I have it too. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just everything sounded like a bunch of samples put together. What I would love for you to do, Reverb, just collab with one of the singers from our Discord. By the way, anybody in here who's not on our Discord, guys, you should be, because it's like a really fun community of people who all support each other and collaborate together. You should 100% join and just like chat with people, hang out. Let me put it in here so you guys can see it. Give you the link for it. Yeah, if you're not in our Discord, here's a linky for you. Go join right now. But yeah, I'd love for you to work with somebody from Discord or of course anybody else and just like use these Splice samples as like ideas, but have them write something similar, because that's, like I said, how certain like well-known track people I've worked with in Korea, that's how they go about it. It's a good method, but just like don't leave it at that state. So SB says yes, join the Discord. The Discord is fire, guys. How cool is our Discord? Like everybody's so nice in there. I barely have to monitor. We've had like one spammer in the last month, but mostly people are just like really respectful and nice and like collabing on stuff. So yeah, I think I saw lots of PLs, by the way, for Reverb. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it into the playlist.
Of the week and other eaters.
And then, yeah, let's do one more person for the verified segment. And I'm just going to kind of pick at random, guys. We have a lot of songs. Let's pick Artsy, Dirty Transaction. Ooh, I absolutely love this name. Longtime listener, first time sender. What's up? Hi, Artsy. Thank you for being here. From the Dominican Republic. Let's go. I'm sharing Latin and Moombahton inspired K-pop track. The vibe's meant to be sexy and edgy. Let's go. We love sexy and edgy vibes. Let's listen. Hey. Oh, I love that like little string hit. Love this rhythm too. Oh, right here, right here. See, you gotta rub. You gotta rub, baby. Let me show it to you. Right there. So it's da da da. The second hit, your bass and your chord doesn't match. Right? No, the third is fine. I think it's just the second. Yeah, right there. Ooh, you know, it might just kind of be the voicing. To be honest, sometimes if you're voicing, like, how do I explain? How do I explain? It was like music theory. If you're voicing some of the notes, if they're kind of like too close to the bass note, here, right? Like if you have like a chord right here and a bass note here, it's usually okay. But let's say you like flip it down and they're kind of smushed together in the lower register. Sometimes it could give you a feeling of a rub. So sometimes it's just inverting it upward, taking your lowest note of the chord and putting it like here versus having it down there. I think that's what I'm hearing, but let's play more. Sorry to like interrupt it. Oh, I love this. Nice little break for the ear going to this section. I love that. I love the little whistles. Honestly, I think your arrangement is really, really good. I think everything's kind of like nice and cohesive. I will say it's interesting you mentioned mastering because I do feel like overall the track could hit harder, and I think that is mastering for you. And it does look like you have plenty of headroom here too, so I would just say focusing on your limiting, focusing honestly also on opening up your top range. I don't usually hear this very often, and this will be very subtle for you, but sorry, not what I want to show. Where's my EQ that I show you guys everything on? So I'm feeling like you could have a little bit more width, like up here, 4,000, 5,000 hertz and up. Nothing like, not those vibes, just like a couple more dBs. And what I would probably even do is mid-side mode, right? Like in this specific EQ, you just put it on S right here and it becomes like I'm just processing the side information versus just the middle or everything together. And that's the kind of thing I would kind of play with. I would also play with illusion of width on your higher frequencies, like your hats and stuff like that. There is one plugin I love called Lifeline Expanse, and this is its module for width, and you can do Haas effect, you can do mid-side, you could do detune, and all of these different modes make whatever you put it on sound wider. It gives like an illusion of width. So I think these smaller tweaks would be really, really good for you. But I think you're crushing it. It was a really good track. And I already see PLs. I didn't even have to ask. You guys know what's up. You guys know what's going on. I don't have to tell you guys anything. This is so, so wonderful. The community knows what's up. So, all right.
Piggies of the week and other eaters.
And guys, y'all know what time it is. It is time for our favorite free-for-all. For anybody new, what this means is you are now allowed to comment the name of your song in the chat. Spam your song's name. You can type it in as much as you want until YouTube like doesn't let you anymore. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick random songs from the chat, right? It's totally luck based. I kind of just glance and I pick a thing. And yeah, I'm going to basically pick a bunch of songs and we're going to listen to them and review them. You don't have to be verified. You don't have to be anything. Just like put your song there. Okay. All right. Let's write some songs down. I've got one from my one little glance. Okay, I got another one. A title that kind of stands out. I was like, oh, okay, I have to get that. It's like immediately caught my attention. Oh, sometimes they go so fast, I can't like read them. Okay, I got one. Okay, got one. couple more, guys, that I'm gonna get. So keep the spam roll. Keep the spam. Keep it going. Let's go. Okay, I got one. One more. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for your spam. You can stop now. Now, just a quick thing. If you are not going to be in this free-for-all, if I didn't pick your song, we're going to have one more mini free-for-all towards the end of the stream. So just hang around, chat with some nice people in the chat, and it's going to come around again. So no worries. And let's go ahead and listen to our first song, which is called Intuition. Piggy Music Group, stop. Wait, what is this? Are you guys making like a little like Piggy label? Let's go. And this is Queen Widow. Okay, amazing. Oh, so a few of us have gotten together, and stop, guys, look at this. Okay, this is so cute. Stop. And I'm happy to introduce Piggy Writing Group. Oink oink. Oink, oink, throw it back. Let's go. Shout out to Kim Miguel for putting us together. We're working on a catalog to be able to pitch to K-pop. Stop. That's so cute, you guys. This is one of the demos we're working on called Intuition. I am so happy about this, guys. I'm so excited. One of my biggest dreams for these streams and just for our community in general has been for talented people like y'all to get together and to collaborate and to create, and specifically for it to be, you know, for K-pop like this, something that has like a destination and an ability and an opportunity to be placed to, you know, get you guys more success, to develop your careers. I think it's wonderful. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is Intuition, produced by Miguel and Case. Oh, you guys are cute. Stop it. Stop it. Sorry, I'm so excited. Oh, I wrote the top line for this demo. Oh my god, you guys are so cute. I can't wait to listen to this. Let's listen to this, guys. Official first song by the Piggy Music Writing Group. Oh, so cool. Oh, I live.
Intuition tell her that she's super fly. Her intuition guide her, never need to lie. Her body on a quest, turn it up tonight. I'm supersonic vibes, I'm supersonic vibes. Check it out, my flow. Drip be so good from my head to toe. Break it up good, you can ride this flow. If you ain't know, now you know for sure. Check it out, my flow. I bring the style and the big cash flow. Making big moves like 3-5-4. I can make it go. Check me out, better know that I'm that thing. Say my name, yeah, you hear a golden ring.
Oh, I think this is missing.
Make you move. She show you how she do. I bet you like it. Like we don't get it, I'ma have to repeat it. Let's go, la 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 la. My intuition tell me that I am that chick. My intuition tell me that I need this quick. I spread the pretty pose, damn the boys they click. My intuition tell me, my intuition tell. My shot, I can look supernova. BT, I figure for the guys. Wrap me up, a porcelain daddy, feminine candy. That's what I want me.
Slay! Oh my god, I'm so excited. You need to edit it, and to beat that flow with a diss like that with a big flow. You guys need like a sick little rapper here.
Check me out, better know that I'm that thing. Say my name, yeah, you hear a golden ring.
Well, some bits are missing, but that's
All
okay.
that girls are bossy. Make you move.
Hey,
She
hey,
show you
hey.
how she do. I bet you like it. Like we don't get it, I'ma have to repeat it. Let's go, la la la
I need a moment. I need a moment. Y'all really did something. And I'm sorry, I have to take a little bit of credit. I feel like I did something too for like kind of bringing y'all together through these streams and through like my posts and my work and shit. This is so cool. Y'all are crazy. You people are crazy. You people are on fire. Okay, that made me so happy. I'm so sorry for everybody else. I kind of figured I needed to. I usually don't play the whole song, but I'm like, this is like, how many artists? 5? How many of y'all are on this? 4? 5? I was like, no, like it's so many people. I need to play the whole song because it's like your joint song. It's great. It's really, really good. I absolutely love the hook. I feel like some of the another firewall. Let's go. Some of the stuff you guys have submitted in the past, I always gave this comment of like, oh, it needs to have more of a hook. It needs to have more of a hook. Why is there not more of a hook? So, and I think the my intuition tell me that I am that chick. I think it's really, really good. I feel like you could even hookify it even more.
My intuition tell me that I am that chick.
Yeah, you have it, but maybe
I am that chick.
maybe make it like not just chick, but that chick. You kind of make like that chick more of a hook and make it like a big shout. That chick. So it's texturally different. I feel like that could be really cool. But honestly, like everything felt really good. I know there's parts missing. I really want to hear it without the parts missing. Another thing too is for you guys to pitch to K-pop. I really want to know if you guys are going for a boy group or girl group, because right now it's giving that like amazing co-ed vibe, like the combination of all of y'all's talents makes me so freaking happy. But I feel like picking if it's like a girly girl song or if it's more of a guy song. I feel like obviously because your hook is a female hook, I think it is a girl song. So I would just replace, I'm so sorry because like I know Kim sounds amazing on it, but like I would just replace your voice with a female voice so that it's consistently a female song throughout. Because right now, because it's co-ed, you know, it could be pitched to like card. There's like not that many things it can be pitched to. Unless you guys are going to pitch it specifically to like film TV, then it doesn't matter as much. But yeah, if you're going to be pitching it to groups specifically, just like pick a gender. It's very gendered, which is like weird to be honest. But like it is what it is. Like in the industry, like they're very like, is it for boys or is it for girls? So like just keep that in mind. But I like my heart is palpitating. I'm like, I need a breath. I need a breath. You guys just like ate too hard. You little piggies at the trough just literally ate all the food, drank all the water, like, and then you ate the entire barn too. There's nothing left. You're standing in the field with nothing there because you ate literally everything, people. Okay, I'm breathing. I'm okay. This was amazing. Straight into the playlist. I want to hear it finished. Send it in again. Goodbye. So good. So good. Okay, guys. I'm so sorry to whoever has to follow intuition. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Just making myself a note. But that was incredible. So proud of you guys. So proud. And next up, we have... Oh, why is it not coming up? No! Hold on. Okay. Whoever sent in the song called Cat in the Night, it's not coming up. Maybe check your spelling. Maybe it's spelled wrong, because when I type, usually what I do is just like type in the first word and it's coming up, but cat's not coming up. So maybe just check it, maybe submit it one more time. I'm very sorry. We might just re-roll for one more song at the end, but let's listen to All Night, which is, by SP. That's what's up. Old mix before I joined your crash course. All good. Oh, you will be releasing this. Let's go. And we love a spicy song. Okay. Let's listen. Oh, it's going to be pretty. Okay, let's go. Like a nice little chill vibe for my heart going crazy after that song.
away. Can't let this fade away. I put my love in you, so please don't pull away. It's finally time for you to be completely mine because I'm ready to give you all of me. My
Voice sounds so
heart, soul,
good.
and time. I'm just so grateful for this moment. No lies, I'm feeling free with you in this moment. You're a vampire, for you I'll be your vampire. For the staying out at night thing, yet I wish to stay till the sun's light. Yet I don't wanna let you go, don't wanna see you leave. I'm sick of being home without you next to me.
Nice backgrounds.
Tired of the back and forth, it's only after goodbyes. Can we avoid the light? I'll be with you all night. Tonight you finally see how your body makes me weak. Have you fallen to my knees? It's you. I wanna be with you tonight. All
Ooh.
day I said that I'll be yours.
It's giving me like Usher in the 2000s in a good way.
All night. Our love is hard to destroy. Honey, I'll be with you all night.
I love I'll be with you all night. That sounds really, really good. I think this track is really vibing, SB. I'm really enjoying the guitar kind of carrying through as a theme throughout the whole thing. I love your rap tone. It is so good. I'm curious, is it you singing on the chorus or is it a different singer? Very, very cool. The harmonies, I felt were like really hitting nicely. I think you already know you just need to like do a little more on the mix. I feel like the harmonies could be a little bit whiter, a little bit sparklier. The reason I'm asking about the vocals on the lead, on the chorus too, is because I kind of felt like they were overtuned, but in a way that it didn't sound like intentional super tuning, right? Like it didn't give me that like, oh, it's T-Pain like specifically supposed to be super tuned. It kind of sounded like just a step before that. Oh, it's a different singer. Okay, I thought it was a different singer. I don't know if you tuned them or if they tuned themselves. It just felt like they were just a little bit shaky. Like it kind of felt like maybe those notes were just a little high for them to hit and they were kind of struggling, and then the tuning is trying to catch it. And to be honest, like to be brutally honest, what I would want for you, because you sound so much like more realized than they do. You sound really comfortable. Your timing is good. Your rasp is like so natural. Like you just sound better for lack of a better word. I would love if they took another pass at their vocals, maybe if they warmed up a little bit more, if they performance shaped with more intention, and if it's really, really high for them, maybe they could sing it like a little bit lower and it can be tuned up and kind of almost like that, you know, like kind of kitty voice, like little altar boy voice. If they were lower and sang better and it was like tuned up like that, it might be just better for the song, to be honest. Or worse comes to worse, like a different singer for whom those notes are not a challenge. That's just kind of what I felt. Or maybe trying like the super, super tuned like T-Pain style also. There's a few ways you can go. But yeah, as it is, like there's just this really big contrast between where you're at and where they're at. So I would work on that. But it's a really cool song. I love the hook. I love the harmonies. And you sound great. So, Nick says, seriously, great rap, great voice. Maybe a female could work for the chorus. Yeah, maybe a female voice or just like a more comfortable tenor. You know what I mean? Like a dude that's like really, really like sings high and sings high all the time. So, okay. Are you guys hearing PLs? I see a couple of PLs, but just calling it out. If you like this track, comment PL in the chat. It means playlist, and I'll be able to add it to our special playlist. So it's getting hot in here. I'm always manning the air conditioning. Okay, PLs are coming in. Let's go. Good job, SB. So
Because of the week and other eaters.
next up we have Underground Passion by Kai. Personal project. I really love house dance. Okay, awesome. Okay. Main focus is mixing everything properly. I want to get the balance right. Awesome. Let's listen. Okay, let's go. Oh, interesting sound design in there. Fun effects. I think this is really fun. Definitely giving clubby vibes. I think the mix is pretty good, to be honest, too. I think your kick could have a little bit more sub. It cuts really nicely through the mix because you have a really nice kick click included in it. But the sub could, I think, be subbier and like really hit. I feel like also, I don't know if you guys are hearing this, it almost sounds mono. Like it's not, but it kind of sounds like narrow in a way. So I feel like using some tools for widening and also just using more panning, especially on the higher frequency elements, like I know you have like a shaker or hat in there, things like that. I think it would just kind of help give it more of an open feeling. And then I think it's really, really good. The only thing is like I'm questioning some of the tonalities between some of the instruments right here. Like, let me hear. Okay, yeah, so the plucks and the vocal chip that's like, I kind of feel, I don't know if it's exactly a rub. I just think it's a really interesting mode that you're in. But there's a part of me that every time I hear it, I was like, is that right? Is that right? Are those the right notes to go with those chords? I would maybe just take a look at it. Maybe just experiment with the vocal chop and different notes that you could do over top of those chords. I'm not saying to make it basic. I'm just saying kind of like move them around, like half a step up, half a step down, just to see if there's a melody that could still retain that kind of vapory, like weird feeling that it's got, but still also like feel a little bit more satisfying on the ear. I don't know if I'm correct about this. You guys tell me, because I don't work on this type of music. I know that a little bit more of an tonally unusual feeling is a part of the genre. So, you know, it could also be that. So let me know if you guys would like to PL Underground Passion. I'm KJ says PL it immediately. Okie dokie. A runway song, I mean in a positive way. We love a runway song here. We love it. It sounds like 80s, 90s, and 2010s at the same time. All good eras, all good times. Okay, see if you PLs. 1, 2, 3. We usually look for 5. Okay, I think we got 5. Good job. I'm gonna go ahead and add it to our Piggy's playlist.
Piggies of the week and
What's
other
up?
eaters.
And next up, oh, my phone died. Let's see. We have a song called Helicopter, and this is by Max. Let's listen. fun. Yeah, I love the marching band drums. They always add so much energy. I want you to make this transition better. I was vibing up until right this point. Your fill needs to be so much more. It needs to like hit me in the face. It's so modest right there. I'm like, there's no place for that. You need to like hit that hard. Okay, I quite like this. I think this is really interesting. The one thing I would say though, Max, is so you're using this analog brass right here in this chorus, this stuff. That part, right? I think you need to texturize that a little bit. I think you need to work on it right now. The way it sits, it literally just sounds like the brass straight from the keyboard without any verb tails, without any interesting delay tails, without maybe wobble. It kind of just sounds, I don't know what the word is, like too plain, because especially with your marching band drums, which are inherently like kind of textural the way they hit, they're not keyboard drums. I think it almost is like a weird contrast. I think if you just had like nice, like small delay tails on there, I think maybe if you had like even a little bit of a tremolo, just play with effects on those horns, I think you could make them like a lot more intentional, a lot more interesting. But honestly, other than that, I thought this was a really cool track. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was different. The combination of the marching band drums and more of just like this hyper pop kind of K-pop approach, I thought it was really cool. So let me know if you guys are hearing PL. Nine Cat Meow says, I want big toms. Yeah, like big toms would be really, really cool for obviously something that has a little bit of a marching band vibe. I think that would make all the sense in the world, to be honest. KJ says, already 8 PL. All right. Oh, yeah, it is giving a little bit of Panic at the Disco, isn't it? Okay, I see the PLs rolling in. Let's go. Boom.
Because of the week and other eaters.
And next up, we have Phone Died Again. What was the song name? It's called High Res. And this is by Igor. And let's listen. Ooh. Okay, quick. I love a lot of this already. The little one note synth that you have to that one, it's so pokey. It is so pokey. It's got that frequency of that note. Like I promise you, I know exactly like what the EQ looks like. It's like this. It looks like that. You need to like tame that down just a little bit. Maybe smudge it with reverb because it's a little bit too much when something pokes that hard and is that resonant. This is a very, very cool track. I really enjoyed it. This is almost like giving like a show, like song for like The Greatest Showman or something. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm struggling a little bit with it because I like the arrangement. I almost feel though this is like a pretty challenging type of track to attempt, right? Because it just kind of sounds like everything that you pick really, really matters, including your spaces, like your reverb for your strings, for your piano, for where your drums sit. And it almost felt disjointed. And I'm completely not blaming you for this because this is more of like advanced level type of production, this, right? Because not only does the arrangement need to be good, the whole mix needs to kind of feel like, you know, a group playing together in an expensive studio, like a big studio like Abbey Road or something. So it didn't quite reach that. I just kind of felt like the drums are over here and the strings are over there and the piano is over there. So I would maybe one trick I would try is tying everything together with one reverb, which you guys know I don't usually do this because I don't usually go for this type of music. But you know, electronic music, you can have, you're just a lot more experimental. Something like this, I feel like if you ran like your strings, your piano, your drums into one reverb bus with like a plate or like a chamber or something, it might make it feel a little bit more cohesive. But yeah, I think this was a really, really cool arrangement from like a musical standpoint. I really liked the parts themselves. So let me know if you guys would like to PL high res. Now Get Me Out says the drums are cool, but I think they need to layer it with other drum sounds. I agree. Yeah, I just think that a lot of the times acoustic is hard. It's hard to make acoustic music like really sound how it's meant to, which is natural, but also have impact in the kind of soundscape world that we live in where a lot of things are electronic and like really made to hit hard. I personally just like, I think this is like an advanced level thing to try. I see a couple of PLs. I don't see too many. Okay, maybe no PL for now, so that's okay. I think you still did a great job, Igor. And guys, so we were supposed to have 6 songs, but one of them it wasn't in there. So let's do a very quick little free-for-all moment where you guys spam your songs' names. You have one more shot, guys. Since one of the people I could not find their song, just comment the name of your song. I will pick one, and that's the one that's going to finish this free-for-all. Oh, you guys are going. All right, let's see. Whew. We're just... Okay. Okay. I got one, guys. Thank you so much for your spam. And we're going to have Someone to Love. And this is by B2Y London. Let's go. This has been released over a year ago. I wasn't happy with it. Would love your thoughts on improvement the mix. Yeah, of course. Sometimes it's good to listen to older things and just reimagine how you would do it better now. I think first of all, you kind of just like overloaded on everything, right? Like the little pluck, da 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 da. It's so like it's very resonant, and I think the vocal chop is a little bit resonant too. I think that's the first thing I would do if I were reimagining this, is like taking care of the resonance.
You were my safe space. You were the shelter when I felt afraid. Caught in a dark place. You were the
Okay, here, the vocals are, they have way too much high end on them, like too much, and to the point where you can literally hear the pops of the hiss right after she stops singing, and then it cuts off unnaturally because it's like that, like the air's turned up that high. I would 100% tame down that air.
done on my cloudy days, but now you're gone. I'm alone. I still live with you inside of a memory. Yeah, I know I can't let go. Holding
Bit of a rub right there between the track and the melody she's singing. The go and go, or no and go. Both those notes are like rubby a little bit.
on until the day that I'm ready. 'Cause you were right there. Now you're not here. Tell me, will I ever move on? 'Cause it's not fair that I still care. Tell me, will I find someone to love? Will it ever be enough, yeah? 'Cause it's not fair that I still care. Tell me, will I find someone to love? Comfort.
You know, it is good. Honestly, like, there's not that much to do that would take this from where it's at to like, oh my God, right? I think the high end on the vocals is like cuckoo. It's kukaraj, my friend. It is crazy. You literally are doing where's it at? Where's my EQ? Yeah, it's giving this. It's giving this. It needs to give this. I think, yeah, you need sauce. You need sauce under her vocals for sure. Just like, especially something like this, like a pretty high-end belty female voice, you need those quarter note delays like going underneath it. Very much so. The track itself was nice though. I really like the chorus part, especially. Like, I felt like the kick was really nice and round and like subby, bottomy. And just like the feeling of it was good. Yeah, a couple of things I pointed out, like little rubs and stuff, but mostly good. So like, and people agree. I see lots of PLs already. I would say go in this direction, but with all the new knowledge that you've acquired in a year. So,
Because of the week and all the haters.
all right, guys, I'm gonna take a teeny tiny break just for my speaking voice. I'm like kind of dying a little bit. I was talking so much. I will be back. We'll listen to a few more songs, but we'll also do a little chat as well. Sometimes I do these like advice with Alina segments, and it's been a long time since we've done one, so we'll do one. So just give me a little second to like have a break, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. What's up, guys? Are you still here? Is everybody still here? I have returned, and yeah, I'm feeling like a little chat. So let's do a little advice with Alina segment. And okay, so in this segment, what we do is you guys just ask me questions about anything you want to do with music, you know, how to get your first cut, how to sing better, how to record better. If you're having a very specific issue with EQ on a specific song, if you want to get your first K-pop cut, if you want to become a K-pop idol or a rock star, like anything you want to chat about, I am down to chat about it. Carlos says, I'm planning on starting making long-form music producer content on YouTube. Is there any advice you can give me for starting out as a content creator? Yeah, I actually love talking about content creation. It's like funny, I don't like give content creator advice, but I kind of would love to because I know obviously a lot about it. I would say what you need to do before you start overthinking and before you start being like, what kind of creator am I going to be? What kind of videos am I going to make? You just need to get into the habit of making videos, right? I think that's the most important thing. If you guys have ever read this book, Atomic Habits, it's like a really, really famous book on habit building. Basically, it kind of dials it all down into this concept of being successful at something is literally just a matter of making it habitual. And I 100% subscribe to that. A lot of things that I've been successful at, I basically became good at and started having success in because I did it a lot, not because I did it super well every single time, right? A lot of times people think I have to be really amazing at this. I have to be a genius at this. I have to stand out. Like all of this kind of stuff runs in your mind. But a lot of the times you just have to be really consistent and do it enough to where you just get experience. So what I would say is you just set yourself a doable schedule, right? Like if you can post once a week, great. If you can't, that's fine. Post every 2 weeks. Just set a schedule and stick to it. That's going to help you a lot. For a while in like 2022, when I was really focusing on TikTok, I made a little video every single day on TikTok. I had a video for every single day. A lot of them were really easy to do. They were like, I didn't even have fancy editing. I would just film myself like this. I would turn my phone around like that and like show what's on my screen, like my production. So a lot of the time starting out kind of like that with simple cameras, simple editing, things that you can do easily is really good. And then as you progress, you might get an editor and then you can pay for them because your channel is monetized and your videos are doing well. Like all of those things happen at the right time. But I think the most important thing is just to start. So let me see. I really struggle with creating K-pop songs. What is the best way to start? I want to give it a go. Collaborate with some of the people in Discord. Seriously, BTY London, if you yourself are like, oh, I'm not quite getting this thing yet, literally just work with other people that do, because I feel like that's the fastest, easiest way to get into something, is just to be exposed to people that are good at it, that are passionate at it, and are like killing at it, you know? You should join the Piggies group. You guys should all collaborate. And because I don't know who is here right now, I will pop the Discord in the chat one more time, guys. Join this because it's really a wonderful place where you can get feedback outside of these streams, connect with really talented people. Just do it, okay? Some good mic recommendations in the 500 to 2000 that stick out to you. Yeah, I'm just gonna type it in. Avantone CV12. That was my first, it was not my first mic. I've been doing this for a long time. It was like my first mic that I used for a really, really long time, and had like records that I recorded on it. It sounds very good. It's only like $500, and I think on eBay you can buy it for like $300. I just recommend going with that. I literally never even did mid-tier mics. I went straight from that to Telefunken that I have now, which is like one of the top tier mics in the world. A lot of the times the like $2,000, $3,000 mics are very like, there's hardly any difference between those and a $500 mic. The difference is in the like really, really top end mics. So yeah, a lot of times I just say like go with something like an Avantone. It sounds great. Oh my God. Robert's question is so like, it's like a hook of a short form video. What's the cheat code for lyrics? That's what it sounds like in my head. Really, what is the cheat code for lyrics? It's such a good question. I would say, first of all, writing a lot of lyrics, writing a lot of them, right? Because I think it is, again, one of those things that if you're always questioning yourself of like, am I good enough? You know, is what I'm writing cliched? Is what I'm writing interesting? You kind of never progress. You just sit there wondering. I think just doing it quite a bit and just getting feedback quite a bit is what you need to do, because you just naturally progress. And if you want to like really kind of supercharge your progress, I would say studying other people's lyrics too, like actually pulling up. I've done that quite a bit, pulling up songs you like, reading the lyrics versus singing them, because sometimes like you almost like miss what's in the lyrics if you don't see them. So like actually looking at them, being like, what are the metaphors here? How is the rhyming working? Are there internals? Is it just all ending rhymes? Is it soft rhyming? Is it hard rhyming? Like digging more into the mechanics of it, like the math of it, also can be very helpful if you're that kind of type A person. And if you're not, I would just say just writing a lot, collaborating again with people who are good at it and seeing how they do it. Because yeah, when you're with people who are good at something, you like, the great thing is you just naturally kind of get what they do. You just pick it up. So that always is the cheat code, honestly. Oh, Case, I finally got strong gaming laptop for music production. That's what's up. What DAW do you recommend? Honestly, okay, this is going to be so controversial because I used Ableton, but I would probably say, well, actually, no, you didn't say if it was Mac or not. Gaming laptop actually sounds like PC. Ooh, because, okay, if Mac, I would say Logic, because it's cheap. It's like $200 and it's got all the capabilities of Ableton, which I think the best version of Ableton is like $700. I mean, Ableton is really good for your type of music production, Case. Maybe you could look at the mid-tier version of Ableton. I think it's like $300. Also, wait. Okay, guys. Very important. Very important. It's what? September? November is in just 2 months. Don't buy plugins right now. Don't buy them. Don't buy DAWs. Wait till Black Friday and see what the sales are. And even follow some of the audio influencers that like talk about Black Friday. I'm not like that kind of person. I don't like post about plugins and stuff. It's just not my bag. But there's people for whom that is their bag, and they like do plugin reviews, and they will tell you like what's coming up for Black Friday and like all of that stuff. Like follow those people because they will give you all the best deals. And literally I will like, well, back in the day when I needed new plugins, I like do not need new plugins, but back in the day I would like just save up money for Black Friday and just wait and then like buy like 15 things. Very important. Is Melodyne better for fixing vocal performance imperfections versus using just autotune? Wally, yes. And I wouldn't say just Melodyne, I would just say graphical tuning, right? Some DAWs even come with graphical tuners built in. I know, oh God, what is it called? It's a popular DAW too, and it has it built in. Oh my God, brain fart. It's not Studio One. It's not FL. It'll come to me. But yeah, a lot of DAWs have their own built-in graphical tuners. It's when you bring it in and you like see the notes as like little blobs and you move them around. That is always more precise and much better than autotune. I actually have a double tuning method, which I am showing off in my vocal production course. But yeah, I start with Melodyne and then I do very, very light tuning with Melodyne, and then I bring it into autotune specifically for its glide and glossiness. Sounds fancy. It's kind of easy actually, to be honest, but if you need vocal help, please get on the early access list for my vocal production course. I feel like I sound like a parrot, but I'm putting it in the chat. No cap, this will be the best course on vocals in the world. Like, I'm not lying, I'm not bragging, it just will be. So do with that information what you may. The Element says, they're new here. Hi. How do I go about finding songwriter collaborations? Discord. Join our Discord. Of course, in your town too, I think having like a live in-person collaborator can be really good. Going to like an open mic. If you're in school, there might be music groups in your school. Things like that would be really, really good. Obviously, if you're in a music city, Nashville, London, Seoul, LA, one of those, I mean, just be in the community, do sessions. You will like meet a ton of people that do this. But yeah, Discord I think is probably the first thing I always say to everybody who asks me that question. Oops. Reason has autotune. Okay, yeah, see. Oh, Cubase was the one I was thinking of. That's right, Aka. Thank you so much for fixing my brain. Yeah, a lot of them have built-in tuners. They're just as good as Melodyne. So before you get into any DAWs, guys, just do your research for the features that they have and really like take your time comparing. Because I feel like DAWs are really, really good these days. Most of them have a lot of really cool features, but not everything has everything. So just take your time. Recommendations for string brass libraries. Yes. So for strings, I use Contact, and I don't know what this collection is called, but so they're individual instruments. The viola is called Amati viola. The violin is called Stradivari violin. I think it's Amati bass as well. I might be lying about that. Or cello, but it basically has like every register of string instrument. They're gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous solo instruments, and you can combine them in, an arrangement where you have like a quartet. It sounds pretty freaking realistic. Those are the ones I use on a lot of things. Okay, guys, a couple more questions, and then we listen again. Alona says, I do K-pop girl group. I'll try that again. I do K-pop girl group top lining and pitch my tracks. And if I'm being super honest, I love to experiment and go wild with creating. Yeah, no, that's a good thing. But I feel like at the moment, chill and cool tracks are popular. It changes. That's the thing about trends in all genres, right? Like one thing is hot right now, another thing is going to be hot the second like something is popular. My best advice is just do what you like. Don't worry about what's popular. Really just like use it as like, be aware. It's good that you're aware, but really just do what you're good at, and these cycles, they come back. Promise. Oh, Aileen says, I'm waiting for that course I've been marketing. That's every top liner I've been working with. You are so sweet. I just been working on it so hard. And honestly, the fact that I hurt my back has been good for the course, because instead of traveling, I was stuck at home, literally just like filming hours of footage. So, Case, yeah, okay, then Logic's not for you. But I would look at Ableton. I mean, I think Cubase also is really, really good because of that built-in pitch correction. I would take a look at that. Honestly, chat with people in the Discord. People in the Discord, I see you guys talking about different DAWs, different plugins all the time. Like, you guys know more stuff than I do, to be honest. So, okay. Vacillator. How to make tracks that are supposed to be purely instrumental songs sound like they're supposed to be sung over. Okay, so like a difference between making a track for vocals and making a track that's an instrumental and supposed to be an instrumental. So I feel like the difference is that you leave room for vocals, right? You do less in a track that's intended to have vocals. And to be honest, I think a lot of track people, what they do is they make this beautiful, gorgeous track. They work on it so hard. They mix it. They do all the things. And then they send it to a top liner. And having been both the track person and the top liner, it is tough as a top liner when you're given something and it's clearly very, very good, but you want to change something. Like you write a melody that needs slightly different chords, or you need a different transition, or you need a different arrangement. It makes it hard to finish a complete song. So what I always say to track people that work with other top liners and are not a top liner themselves, I say, make like 80% finished track, but don't get fully married to it until you get a top liner on it. And then allow them to like play around if they need slightly different chords. Maybe they want to do a different section that's tempo change or something. Do it. It needs to be cohesive, the vocals in the track. The track people that like refuse to change the track to fit a top line is like the bane of a top liner's existence. So don't go like 100% on it and then finish it once you have the vocals. That's what I would say. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think it's time for us to listen to more music. Oh, voice is going. That's fine. All right, so let's do a little bit of a verified moment. We'll listen to some of our lovely verified members here. And I kind of like just picking people at random, so I'm just gonna do this. All right, here we have Kiara with Even with the Distance. Aw, don't be scared. Just because people are really, really good, it doesn't mean you can't show up as a beginner. And I think it's wonderful you are showing up as a beginner. You told me to learn how to record my vocals, process them, add the sauce. Okay, awesome. So in line with that, here's a purely led vocal-only submission. Absolutely fine. I wrote this for collab. Okay, awesome. Like feedback on songwriting. How to know how much tuner to put on. Okay, awesome. Let us listen to it.
I'm getting tired of the season, so fed up with only dreaming of you. I can't wait to wake up next to you, baby. Focus on our peace. We got the real deal, even with the distance. We already know that. We already know that, baby. Soon it'll be you and me, living out our wildest dreams when waiting is a memory. Got a long way to go, but all I need is your voice, shouting enthusiastically to quiet the noise. Even just your calls while I'm driving down the road betters my composure as a bouquet of clover. Sometimes I forget how lucky I am, cause not everybody gets to have a boyfriend who makes me so delusional that all my potential, the trust you have in me has me screaming that I'm getting tired of the season. So
Okay,
fed up
awesome.
with only dreaming.
But first of all, I love just the uniqueness of your voice. You have a really interesting approach to singing, kind of the little cries that you do and the texture. I quite like it. You know, it is interesting, right? Because without the track, it is a little bit hard for me to judge your mixing. There's things here I'm going to point out, but the overall comes from how the song sounds with the track, right? So listening to it a cappella, I'm like, okay, yeah, you have really interesting vocal stylings. But as far as the tuning, I'm like, I'd have to hear it with the track to really know if it's locking in with the track or not locking in. So there are a few moments I can tell, even without the track, where it feels like a little pitchy, a little bendy, right? Where you're kind of doing like instead of doing like straight, no, you're doing like a little like falls and rises and the little flips down, which is completely fine. It's a vocal technique, but I feel like there's a lot of them here. And again, I'd need to hear it with the track to see like how much of it should be kept and how much of it should maybe be straightened out. See, this is the process of you learning how to be an artist, right? So don't get frustrated with this. It might be that right now you're doing a lot of the kind of flips and bends. It might be that you, as you progress, will decide to make some of your performances a little bit more straightforward, a little bit simpler, and just retain these spicy moments on certain parts so they feel more special. That is where my mind went with just hearing this like this. But obviously, again, like I'm a little bit blinded here by not having a whole picture of the whole song. Now, let's talk a little bit about a few things that I do feel like 100% on. So first of all, you do have a hiss in your vocal. Oh, I should turn it up.
I can't wait to wait.
Do you hear that the low level hiss under there? So this is usually caused, this can be caused by different things. It could be caused by a compressor that you're using in your DAW. It can be caused by like a cable, like just a little bit of a faulty cable. It can be used by caused by outboard gear, by like a cheaper mic and a cheaper interface. Sometimes they add that low level noise. It's hard to tell a little bit what's causing it. You know, if you want to do a bunch of experimentation, you definitely can. You also could just do something like this. So this is a plugin suite. If you guys don't have it, I really recommend that you grab a Black Friday. They will most likely do deals. Isotope always does deals. But basically the denoise, there's a few different versions of this denoise from Isotope RX suite. It's fantastic. You basically would play it, your noisy vocal, you would hit this learn button, and it would analyze the sound of your noise and then take it out for you. I really recommend that you do that. Now, another thing from this suite, by the way, this is like not sponsored at all. I just like there's nothing better for this, is mouth declick. So there is a little bit of like, sorry for that, guys, kind of mouth noises, spit noises in your vocals. If you put this on your vocals, it will literally take it right out. So a lot of this like kind of cleanup stuff is also like something I would recommend that you master for your vocals. But yeah, I think the vocal performance itself is much more important, obviously, because that's what really defines you as an artist. So, but yeah, let me know if you guys would like to PL. We've never had an acapella before, by the way. Like super like courageous of you to submit like raw singing like this, not hidden by an instrumental. I really respect this. So yeah, you were absolutely killing it, and yeah, I'm really excited to hear how you progress. So, and yeah, so Robert says plenty of sauce. Yeah, I like the sauce on it. Again, I can't tell if it's enough or too much or where it's at without the track, right? Like acapella, it kind of doesn't really matter what it sounds like acapella. As far as the sauce placement, it only matters within the context of the track. Like listening to it, I'm like, yeah, cool. So, yeah, I see PLs. Nick says, yeah, would love to hear it over track. Same. Yeah, I mean, the vocal little like phlegm sounds, it's, you know, it's always good to take them out, but also like for demos, for example, I don't knock myself out. I don't do it. Like this is for records. So, but I heard it, so I would like point it out, you know. But I just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Okay. I felt like this deserved a PL, guys. I was like, come on, it's really brave to submit an acapella. So good job.
Of the week and other ears.
And next up, we're gonna have, yeah, I like this kind of random. Let's do another verified user. And we already did these. So okay, let's do this one. Albert. Hope your trips were successful. Well, one of them was, one of them not so much because of my back, but awesome. This is a new remix. But let's listen. This is from K-pop Demon Hunters. I still have not watched the movie, guys. I have another. I can watch it now because I had another song that I did without hearing it from the movie. So because of that, I haven't watched the movie. I've been like trying to avoid it the best I can, but I haven't heard Takedown, so I'm excited to hear it.
Take down, down. Hundreds tales to the world. It's a takedown. So sweet, so easy on the eyes, but hideous on the inside. Whole life pretty nice, but you can hide, baby, nice try.
Love it. Look at this wave remix.
Open my eyes. It's time to kick you straight back into the night. 'Cause I see your real face and it's ugly as sin. Trying to put you in your place 'cause you're rotten within. When your patterns start to show, it makes the hatred wanna grow out of my veins. I don't think you're ready for the takedown. Break you into pieces in a world of pain. 'Cause you're all the same. Yeah, it's a takedown. A demon with no feelings don't deserve to live.
Like a live band version, right? It's different. I like it.
I'ma hook you up and take you down. Down, 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 down. 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 It's a takedown. I'ma take you out. You break down like what? It's a takedown. I'ma take you out and it ain't gonna stop. 정신을 놓고 날 밟고 칼을 새겨놔. You be begging.
Oh, there's a little rub right there. Doo, doo. Right there, that synth. Take a look at that hit.
Crying all of your dying, never miss my shot. When your patterns start to show, it makes the
It's
hatred
fun. I think it was a really fresh take. I haven't heard the original, but like I literally imagine it's completely different and it's not the synthwave vibe. I think that's really cool. You guys know how I feel about acoustic like drums. I feel like you could have layered that kick a little bit with something more electronic and kept kind of like the feeling of it being acoustic, but still had a little bit more impact. But I really liked it. I thought kind of a switch up from the synthwave vibe to more of the live band feel. I love it. I think it's really, really good. Reverb, you don't love the song from the soundtrack. Fair enough. Listen, everybody's got their own taste. Oh my god. Ah, my voice is dying. SB says, jamming over here. Let's go. But yeah, I really, really like this. I thought it was unique and creative. So I see a PL from SB, but let me know if you guys would like to playlist this. I personally would cast my little vote for it, but it's up to you guys, of course. Ellipsis says, I only know Golden from the movie. Yeah, I mean, for a while, it's the only one I knew because I kind of like haven't been allowing myself to watch it or hear the music because I've been making so much content about it, like without hearing it. So, okay, lots of PLs. You guys are living for it. Let's do it. Oh, sorry, but yes, it is the verified moment. Okay, piggies, let's go. Let's do one more. Let's do one more verified user. Oh, let's do them. Oh, Channy. Let's go, Channy. This is Delicacy. Hi. Are there too many theme melodies? Like hooks. Okay, I got you. Like to bother top lining. I understand. This isn't too much my style. Not like universal pop track. That's okay. Does it fit well with the market? Let's listen. Cool. Okay, Channy, it's really, really good, as always. I hear exactly what you're saying. I have a specific, very specific suggestion for you for this course part. I do think your that synth, I do think that synth is gonna really like get in a top liner's way. What I suggest that you do is that you send a top liner, this version, and then also a version without that synth. So, because I think right here, just the kind of bouncy chords, the bass, the drums, not that top line melody, is really good. I think that's like where your track should live, to be honest. If you wanted to add one more thing, you could add something sustained up top, like a little tremolated string or something. Like what key are we in? You could do something like simple, quiet. Right? But what I'm suggesting is send the top liner this version also and just say, hey, this is the melody that I heard, because they could literally turn that melody into the top line, right? You know what I mean? Like some version of this could become the top line. So you could just be like, hey, I really like that, like triplet walk down, include that in the top line, but give them the version without it so they can be a little bit more creative and do their own things. But it's great, as always. So I'm seeing lots of PLs, and it's going to go straight into the playlist, honey. Let's go. And okay, guys, we're nearing the end of this stream, but we're gonna do one more free for all. You guys know we got to do it. We got to give everybody a chance. So if you're here, if you've submitted a song, right now is your chance. Just spam your song's name. Spam. Put it in the chat, and I will pick 3 songs at random and review them. Go. Go. All right, keep it going, guys. I got 1. I got 2. One more. Boom. Thank you. Thank you for the spam. And first up, we're going to have I Grew Wings by Lauren. Wrote, composed, produced, did everything by themselves. That's what's up, Lauren. We love a multifaceted creator. Right there, the last chord, there's a rub. There's a rub. Watch what's going on there. There's one wrong note in there. Just take a look at your synth. It's a bouncy groove, so nice. Vocal is good. I'm really enjoying this. I feel like this is really fun. Your vocal is really, really good. You, however, my dear, are hiding it. It is very hidden in this track. Your pads are a little bit overpowering, and the vocal is kind of just like tucked in there, right? It needs to have more of its own space. So you need to take out, I will show you. You need to take out some of the frequencies that are in your pads that are competing with your vocal. One of the simple ways you could do this is by, first of all, take a look at what is poking in your vocal. Like if there's like a nice little poke right here at, let's say, 700 hertz, what you do is you take that same frequency and you turn it down in your track, in your pads specifically. And then something in the upper mids, it's 2500 hertz, whatever it is, something like that. You also would make a little like dip like this and turn it down. That's like one of the simplest ways to make room for your vocal. There's like more advanced versions of this, but you need to do that. Plus, honestly, you just need to turn up your vocal. It is really, really quiet. You just need to kind of like reorganize the volumes of things. And I think it's turning down that pad and turning up that vocal a little bit. But yeah, I thought this was really cool. And it was just like a little bit of a rub. I noticed it in the intro. I didn't notice it as much in other parts, but yeah, let me know if you guys would like to PL this song. Aka says, the idea is sick, just needs mixing. Yeah, exactly. Oh, reminding you of Ray. Yeah, it reminded me of Pink Panthers. Oh yeah, somebody's saying vocal is giving Pink Panthers. That's what I thought of immediately, is right in the intro with the pads and the vocal. Nick says, great potential in the vocalist. Absolutely. Yeah, vocal is gorgeous. So PLs are rolling in. That's what's up. Very good. Great job. And then next up, oh, phone is off again. We have this track from Dahaba, Sammy. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering this. I'm a male Brazilian funk producer from Algeria. Let's go. Okay. This is not definitely my style, but you know what? We love all styles here. Let's freaking listen to this. I think this is going to be fun. Brazilian funk is always like such a high energy type of music. So let's go. Hey! I love that. So catchy. Oh, guys, I would be in the danger of dancing and throwing out my back again to this. Yeah, this feels really dope. Yeah, I love the use of samples here too. I mean, it's great. I obviously, like I said, I'm not an expert in this style. I've heard a bit of this style because I did research it for K-pop because K-pop loves to like take little inspirations from different styles, and this was like labels were searching for this for a while, so I've taken a peep at this style. I do know that it's supposed to crunch like that. Yes, Robert, it actually is. If you type in Brazilian funk in Spotify and look at some of the playlists, everything sounds like this. So I am not going to be like decrunch or kick because it all does sound like this. I would say, however, I think the master is like maybe overcooked a little bit. Like I would just love to hear like a little more headroom, like just a little bit. But again, this style does this, so like, you know, I don't feel qualified to like 100% give advice, but it is really, really fun, and I think it's awesome, and I had fun listening to it. So let me know if you guys would like to give it a PL. Yeah, Ellipsis Brazilian funk does have that distorted low end. It definitely, like, when I first heard all the tracks having that, I was like, what is going on? Like, is this my computer? I was like, what is happening with the distorted low end? But it is part of the style. Yeah. So, very, very fun. Yeah, I see the PLs rolling in. Let's go. I love we have so many different artists. And I love when you guys come together and like bring your different styles together. It is so much fun. So, okay, and we have one more song to review, and then we're gonna pick Piggy of the Week, which I think y'all know what it is. I think y'all know what it's gonna be, but we have Ordinary from SEO. Yes, you're back, SEO, what's up? Decided to upload a cover of a song again, Ordinary by Xylo. It's a little bit different. I did my move to Sweden. Okay, let's go. Entirely new setup, different mic. Okay. I'm struggling a little bit to make it sound as good as the other mic. Okay. I feel like because of its sensitivity. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to listen for that. Yes. Let's go.
Is it weird that I wanna swerve into the traffic? Is it weird that all of the films that I like are tragic? Is it weird that I'll pick up my phone and I wanna smash it? I'm always attracted to all of these red flags and bad times. The truth hurts, give me white lies. I don't wanna live so ordinary, oh no, no, no. Break the cycle, give me something scary, oh no. Every day's like every day's like every
Yeah, okay. You sound great. Of course, your vocals are always so good and you're so talented at singing. Okay, I hear exactly what you're talking about. My friend, you are very much overcooking your top end. What you got here is this. You got this. That's why it sounds so thin to you. You've got this, like all of the fricatives, all the sibilants just popping and shimmering in that like thin way that you are hearing and not liking compared to the SM7. So what you need to do is, I think you're probably boosting it more, because I don't think Rode NT, like any of these cheap mics, they all are like crispy up top. They all have like a little bit of an ugly mid. That's just how they are, right? So what you need to do is you need to kind of manage that a little bit. You might try to boost a little bit of your mid, like, you know, around 800, 900, 1,000, like somewhere here, just very small boost, like no more than this. And then I think you are still boosting on top of the top end boost of the mic. I would just be really, really like soft with your upper shelf, and I wouldn't do as much, and I would just kind of dial it back and then just slowly turn it back up until you're still crisp, until you're still pop, but you don't get that like all of that. And then of course, one of the things you're going to need to do with a cheap setup specifically, and I do it with really expensive setups too, to be honest, is you manually, why did I say it like that? You manually edit, all right? Like, let's say, I don't have a track right now, but let's say like there's an S right here. You literally would just go in and like turn it down a little bit. Or there's a harsh T, you would just go bloop, boop, something like that. It's just a lot more like twiddling around when you have like an imperfect kind of mic, but I think you sound amazing and it's not going to be that hard to fix, to be honest. It's just a little bit of work. But I see lots of PLs. I think you crushed it. So we're going to add it straight to the playlist. Let's go, guys. And okay, we are at that point where we're going to pick Piggy of the Week. And you know what? There's no picking this week. Piggy of the Week is Intuition. Hey.
Intuition tell her that she's super fly. Her intuition guide her never need to lie.
You guys freaking killed it. The Piggies group is slaying it so hard. I'm so excited about what you guys are doing. I can't wait for you guys to create more music, for you guys to like really lock in on the different types of styles you're gonna do. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud of everybody on these streams for always showing up, for always doing your big one, for bringing great music, for being vulnerable, sharing yourself. Guys, super proud of you. As always, if you're not in Discord, one last Discord call. Boom, it's in the chat. Go click that link. Go join. You can hang out with all of these lovely people here, show them your music, get some feedback. And I am going to be back 2 weeks from now to listen to more of your beautiful music. I love you guys so much, and I will see you then. Bye.